listening to the Outer Banks This Week podcast, a place for people to hear what's going on up and down the beach and get the truth about what really goes on around the Outer Banks. So, here we go.
All right, thank you so much, Lexi. Outer Banks This Week podcast. What is this, episode 2616? I think that's right. I don't know. I'm losing count. It's like my man Tracy Bird said in the song 10 Rounds with Jose Cuervo. He lost count, started counting again. That's kind of where I'm at. But I'm pretty sure this is episode number 16, and it's all, or 2616. There we go. All brought to you by Kelly's Automotive in Manio. Oh my gosh. If it has doors, it can be yours. Kelly's Automotive, this past weekend was like the Hot Rod Fest that they do every year. It was a great charity event, raising money for different charities around the Outer Banks. And they did that this year. And Kelly's is always a big sponsor of this event. He cleared out his entire car lot. I think it was last Friday. I was on my way home from the gym, and I always glance over there. Like, I always look over at the cars at Kelly's. I pass by there a couple times a day. And I noticed that his entire lot was like empty. I'm like, what is he doing? And it did not dawn on me that it was the Hot Rod Fest going on this weekend here on the Outer Banks. And he clears out his entire car lot for people to come out there, park their cars, show off their cars, talk, hang out. It is a big time thing. It's another way that Kelly over at Kelly's Auto pours back into the community here. I'm telling you right now, you go anywhere, you see a sign that says Kelly Auto. I mean, he's everywhere. The man is everywhere. Check him out online at kellysobxauto.com. And just like Kelly, his wife Jessie over at Outer Banks Pest Control, my goodness gracious, she's everywhere. Outer Banks Pest Control, another one of those businesses that pours back into the local community. And I love pouring back into them. Now, one thing that they are the best in the world at is eradicating any pests that may be plaguing your home, your office, your workspace, barns, whatever you got, sheds. They can help you get rid of those things. Now, sometimes they exterminate them. Sometimes they relocate them, depending on the type of pest or varmint that you're dealing with, okay? They will assess the situation, and they will come out and they will handle things appropriately, all right? They also do like routine inspections, spraying, stuff like that. That's how they handle things. That's how they do things. You can check them out online at outerbanks-pestcontrol.com. We are in the first full week of May. Yes, Mother's Day weekend is coming up. Lots of Mother's Day things I'll be talking about in this episode of the podcast. But last weekend, let's recap last weekend. It was a little wet. But you know what? We needed the rain. We have finally come out of this burn ban status that we were in for so long. It felt like it was forever that we were in a burn ban. I mean, we hadn't seen what my man Kid Rock say. I hadn't seen the sun, or no, never mind. He said I hadn't seen the sunshine in 3 dang days. Well, we've seen a lot of sunshine. We haven't seen any rain in a long time. But then this past weekend, definitely got a nice little dumping on Saturday, and we needed it. But it made for, like, in a lot of ways, it was kind of a fun weekend with the family. I did everything I could to be with my wife and my kids. We did some shopping. This week is Teacher Appreciation Week. So I'll give them a shout out coming up in just a little bit. But we went and bought some things for our boys, their teachers and stuff like that. And we actually went. And I told Carrie, I said, I want to go play trivia. I host trivia on Wednesday nights at McGrath's Burger Shack. And I said, I actually want to go and play trivia for a change. So Carrie and I and the boys, we went to Jolly Roger and we played with my friend Jody O'Donnell. He hosts it there at 6 o'clock in the evenings on Saturdays. So we went and played with him for a little bit. All right. And we also watched the Kentucky Derby from there. How about that Derby? What was the name of that golden something? What was the name of that horse? I can't even remember. Coming from way in the back to win the Derby. That was incredible. I hated it for I think it was the name of the horse was Great White. The one that like just couldn't get his wits about him, right there before getting in the chute to run the Derby, bucked off his jockey. Like, man, I hated it for that. The owner of that horse, anybody that laid their money down on that horse, and the jockey himself, like that's just a bummer, huge bummer. But that was an incredible derby. And I mean, it just made for a fun evening with my wife and the boys. And we just enjoyed it and played trivia and ate shrimp and wings and did all the fun things. And it was all at the Jolly Roger. Good time. It was a really good time. Sunday, I mean, again, just kind of a day where we did things with the family. We just hung out all weekend, and it was nice. It was nice. My Atlanta Braves are doing work right now. They are, well, at the time of the recording of this podcast, they're 25-11. It's the best start they've had since like the 1800s or something. So things are good. The weather around here is beautiful. I think we do have, a couple days coming up next week where we have like greater chances of rain than others. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. The weather's starting to shape up. Look like it's going to be a very nice May all the way around. Summer is right around the corner. And this guy right here couldn't be more excited for a great 2026. Okay, for summer of 2026, I think you're going to see a lot of fun things going on this summer that you haven't seen before. I mean, we're at the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. There's so many fun things that are going to be going on, and I can't wait to be a part of them and to share them with you as time goes by. I got some shout outs that I want to give. And before we do that, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, shout outs here on the Outer Banks This Week podcast.
Are you ready for a fishing thrill like no other?
Oh, there he is! There he is! Oh, got him up!
As seen on WikiTune at Outer Banks, the Carolina Girl, captained by majestic Jesse Anderson, is a custom, luxurious 53-foot Jarrett Bay built boat running out of Hatteras Harbor Marina. Let Jesse and her crew give you a fishing experience of a lifetime. To book a trip, go online to CarolinaGirlSportFishing.com. Carolina Girl Sport Fishing, your offshore adventure awaits.
Electricity, something I don't mix well with at all, and that's why I only trust the folks at ELS OBX. ELS OBX offers a variety of services from custom electrical installations to lighting design. ELS OBX has the experience and know-how to complete any job. They're committed to providing the highest quality lighting and electrical installations or service at affordable prices. Visit them online at elsobx.com to get a brighter idea of how shockingly awesome they are. See what I did there? ELS OBX, electrical and lighting solutions you can count on. All right, let's give a few shout outs to the community real quick. Let's start with our teachers. It is Teacher Appreciation Week around the country. And I just want to say a special thank you to all the teachers out there that get up, go to work on a daily basis, deal with our children, make sure that they're educated, do the best that they can with them, and work as hard as they do. It's a very thankless job. And I personally want to say thank you for all that you do. And I try to do that more than just during Teacher Appreciation Week. I love celebrating our teachers, our faculty members, our administration. They do such an incredible job, especially here in Dare County. We're so thankful to have the ones in place that we have. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to each of you for how hard you work and for how much you pour back into our kids. It does not go unnoticed, I promise. So thank you to all the teachers. And if you're a teacher listening to this podcast, hey, this is for you too. All right. This guy right here, the Outer Banks This Week podcast, loves you and respects you. We see you and we appreciate you so much. So thank you to all the teachers around Dare County, around the Outer Banks, and around the United States. Thank you so very much. I also need to give a shout out to my mother. Yes, Mama Khan. Mama Khan had a birthday last week, and in the trying to get my podcast recorded and up and online, I neglected to tell her happy birthday on the podcast. Mama had a birthday last week, and I need to tell her happy birthday. Thank her for all that she does for me and my wife and my boys, and just how she's put up with me for 40-some years now. Mama, thank you, and happy birthday. This coming weekend, of course, it's Mother's Day weekend, but it's also, it'll have been 11 years since my wife and I said I do. I hope she still does. We're going to take a little weekend getaway. We're going to do a concert in Raleigh, and then we're going to go on Friday night, and then we're going to a baseball game on Saturday at the University of North Carolina. I believe they're still number 2 in the country in baseball. So got tickets for that, and we'll come on home that evening and watch WrestleMania Backlash on WWE pay-per-view on ESPN that night. So it makes for a great weekend, in my opinion. But I want to tell her a very special happy anniversary. I love you very much. Thank you for dealing with me for 11 years and for being the mother to our beautiful boys. And I don't want to think about life without you. I love you very much, and you are what makes me whole. You complete me, and all those other, sappy things that people say to each other. Honey, I love you. You know that. Happy anniversary. I want to shout out also, and I'd probably do this more than I probably ought to, but my buddy Clint Godwin. All right. Clint Godwin has an energy drink. It's called Sport Fisher Energy. You can find it at a lot of the marinas, different locations here on the Outer Banks. You can go to sportfisherenergy.com and look it up to see where you can get it. It's how do you describe Sport Fisher Energy? Fuel the catch. That's the slogan there. And legends don't run out of energy. And Clint Godwin's really poured his heart and soul into this Sport Fisher Energy product. And he's one of my dear friends. It is actually, if you get the cherry limeade's my favorite. He's got 3 flavors. He's got the orange, the grape, and the cherry limeade. And I'm a huge cherry limeade guy. I might just drink one here in a minute just for the heck of it. I mean, not that I don't have enough energy as it is, but my man's working really hard. And if you go to sportfisherenergy.com, you can find a location near you if you're on the Outer Banks to get yourself a can and take a sip for yourself. So yeah, sportfisherenergy.com. And he's also the official drink of Captain Marty Programming. We love us some Clint Godwin and Sport Fisher Energy here at Outer Banks this week. So I just want to give him a little special shout out. We'll take one more break, and when we come back, we're going to jump into some events. And wait a minute. We're not taking a break yet. Hold on. Got an email from my buddy, Mr. Rob Linkletter. Cannot forget Mr. Rob. Emailed, talking to me, said, man, there's an author that was going to be at Hatteras Library on May 13th. I'm going to see about trying to get there. His name is Kevin Duffus. Not Doofus. There's no way this dude's name is Kevin Doofus. Kevin Duffus. He's having an event at the library on May 13th from 4 to 6. It's the Origins of American Radio on North Carolina's Outer Banks. This definitely got my interest because I came from a radio background. You know this. Maybe I'll try to make a trip down and pay this guy a visit. I think it would be definitely worth picking up his book and maybe getting to sign it. Maybe I'll run into Jan Dawson while I'm down there. She's a sweetheart. So thank you for the email. Thank you for the info. Oh, looking forward to more Maddie P segments. Maddie P. Now, there's a prima donna. No, I'm kidding. Maddie P, he and I are in contract negotiations right now, okay? Maddie P and I have a lunch meeting next week to discuss OBX After Dark 2026. He and I are going to go to the Jolly Roger and sit down. Of course, the Jolly Roger's been sponsoring him. So we're going to talk about what Matty P is going to be doing this upcoming year with OBX After Dark. And I'm going to, I say this every year and I never do it, but we'll try this year to actually tag along on one of his excursions. So we'll see. But hey, Mr. Rob, thank you for listening. That's one of my P1s right there between him and Mr. Adam in Chesapeake. Those are my guys right there. So I appreciate you guys for always listening, always supporting the podcast, and always giving me some good feedback. So Matty P, he'll be back real soon. Trust me, he will. So thank you, Mr. Rob, for the email. All right, now we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to jump into those events.
Discover a timeless escape with Joe Lamb Jr. and Associates. Family owned for 3 generations and proudly serving the Outer Banks since 1968, we offer over 500 vacation homes. Oceanfront, pet-friendly, and family-sized options available. Whether you're booking a getaway or buying your dream home, our trusted local team delivers personalized service and unmatched OBX expertise. Thousands of families have made memories with us. Let us help you make yours. Visit JoeLambJr.com, a timeless escape since 1968.
Hey y'all, Captain Marty here. And when I was looking for a top quality mower, I went to the best. And the best is A&W Sales in Pinetown. Now at A&W Sales, they carry top quality brands like the Bad Boy zero-turn mowers, of which I own one now for 15 years. American-made, heavy-duty machines built to handle anything from backyard touch-ups to commercial jobs. They've proudly sold and serviced Bad Boy mowers for over 15 years. How about if you're in need of a trailer? A&W Sales carries the full line of Big Tex trailers, the best-selling trailer brand in the entire nation. Visit them in-store or online at awsalesnc.com, where tough equipment meets trusted service.
All right, let's take a look at some events that are coming up. And all these events can be found online at outerbanksthisweek.com. Click on the events tab and bada bing, bada boom. You can just see them all in their entirety. Let's start. What's going on Friday? Oh, we got Kids Fest. Kids Fest in downtown Manio is always a good time. Oh, it's over actually at Festival Park. I mean, if you got little ones, preschool age, kindergarten, first grade, I mean, it's educational. It's fun. The kids love it. And they get to like walk around and do some cool things. So Kids Fest, 17th Annual Kids Fest, starting at 9:30 in the morning and going until 12:30 that afternoon over at Roanoke Island Festival Park. Looking on down into a Friday, let's see, old Mike Iverson's going to be at Fishhead's Bar and Grill. You got trivia at Whalehead Brewery. The Barcats Duo is going to be at New Vines in downtown Manio. DJ Styles is going to be partying at Jack Brown's. And it looks like DJ Asa going to be partying over at the Bruin Station. So it looks like a big party happening on Friday, May the 8th. Let's talk about Saturday, May 9th, Carrie and I's anniversary, but it's also going to be Man's Harbor Day. Okay, what's Man's Harbor Day? Well, it's a festival to celebrate the culture, the traditions. Is culture the right word? I don't know. Anyway, it's Celebrate Man's Harbor. Wonderful community on Dare County's mainland. It looks like everything is going to start at 10 a.m. and going until 5. It's to celebrate the heritage with the heart of homecoming. Man's Harbor Community Center. Music, food, games, vendors. There's so many different people that are going to be out there with their different crafts, the different food. There's going to be, beautiful plants and flowers, goat's milk soaps and lotions, baked goods and cake, jewelry, alligator touch table experience. Wow. Face painting, dirty sodas. I don't know what that means. And critter creations. You can shop all the different local products. Local as it gets is going to be out there. Fun time to celebrate the heritage, not culture, the heritage of Man's Harbor. So it was supposed to be last weekend, but they had to change it because of the rain. Saturday, of course, was a wash. So that's what they did. They changed it, and that's where they're doing it this Saturday from 10 until 5 at the Man's Harbor Community Center. Also, I need to shout out, my son is actually going to a week-long summer camp in the middle of June. I can't remember the exact dates, but they're doing a car wash at First National Bank in Manio starting at 9:30 that morning. And I believe that's going until about 11:30, 12 o'clock that very same day, this Saturday, May 9th. So and I believe it's just a donation, and they're trying to reach a certain goal to get to have these kids to go to the summer camp. So my son Austin will be out there washing cars and assisting in the process. So I'm going to be out of town. Otherwise, I'd be out there probably washing cars too. But anyway, if you feel like you need to get your car washed, First National Bank, it's right across the street from the Pizza Hut in Mania, right there where like the Ace Hardware is. You'll see they'll be out there, kids with their car wash signs and everything. So go get your car washed and just make a donation so the kids can go. It's a Christian-based summer camp, week-long summer camp that our church has put on at Wanchi's Assembly, that they're taking the kids. They're not putting it on. They're taking the kids. So, again, that's like 9:30-ish to like 12:30-ish, I believe, on Saturday. So go get your car washed. Had to shout them out. Let's take a look. There's also, I got a couple things here. The J. Crew Factory over at the Outlet Snags Head is a grand opening at the Outlet Snags Head Thursday through Sunday. That's this weekend, the May 7th through the 10th. The arrival of J. Crew Factory marks a highly anticipated return of the brand, offering shoppers a wide selection of stylish, high-quality apparel and accessories for men, women, and children, all at exceptional value. So there's going to be like some in-store gift card sweepstakes. You could win some gift cards. There's going to be nice discounts and offers happening all day and all weekend long. So they're thrilled to have J. Crew Factory back at Outlet Snags Head. This brand has been highly requested by our shoppers. This is what Miss Joanna Tucker, the property manager, said. Excited to celebrate its return with a weekend of great styles and even greater savings. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Also, which I'll talk about more in the near future, there's going to be Tunes on the Terrace. It's a new summer acoustic music series taking place at Outlet Snags Head. And of course, I'm actually going to be out there in a few weeks to do a show. Actually, no, just say a few weeks. Next week, I'll be out there to record a special edition of the podcast. So be listening for that. But yeah, Outlet Snags Head, a lot of fun things going to be happening out there. Oh, let's see. Let's cruise on through the rest of this coming weekend. We have, let's see. Marshall Paul Band is going to be at Jack Brown's. DJ Blacking is going to be at the Outer Banks Brewing Station. Brooke and Nick will be at Fish Heads. Saturday looks like another day of lots of awesomeness. Let's see. Yes, lots of fun things going on Saturday. Sunday, Mother's Day. There's going to be the Mother's Day brunch at Cafe Pamlico. There's also going to be one at Mike Diana's Grill Room in Corolla. Mother's Day buffet at Lone Cedar. Trio, Red Sky, all having Mother's Day activities. So check them out on our check them out on our website at outerbanksthisweek.com. You can get all the details of how you can cater to mom. Looking on into next week, we got open mic night at McGrath's Burger Shack, Brews and Bingo at Whalehead Brewery. Also going to be Brian Surratt going into Tuesday at Cafe Pamlico in Buxton. Music Bingo at Red Drum Grill and Tap House in Nags Head. Of course, there is trivia with me at McGrath's Burger Shack on Wednesday nights. You're definitely going to want to be there for that because, you know, I like to party and I hope that you will party with me too. Okay? That's all I can think about. Looking on in, let's see. Oh gosh, the 54th annual hang gliding spectacular is going on at Kitty Hawk Kites. So that reminds me, our chief content manager, Paul, he'll be in town. Ooh, I got to figure out when I can hang out with my buddy Paul. Oh yeah. But he's actually a hang glider. That's why it makes me think about him. And he's going to be participating in this. So hopefully I can go over there and we can show Paul some love and we can show all those that are participating in this hang gliding spectacular at Kitty Hawk Kites and Jockey's Ridge starting on Thursday, May the 14th. That's going to continue on into Friday along with other things. Live music in the backyard over at the Outer Banks Brewing Station. Jade DeCosta is going to be at Fish Heads from 6 until 9 on Friday, May 15th. And looking at the Ramble is going to be over at Jack Brown's starting at 10 o'clock on Friday, May 15th as well. Spectacular, hang gliding spectaculars continuing on into Saturday, May 16th, along with so many other awesome. Oh, man. Ooh, I just noticed this. Ty Fleming is going to be playing at Fish Head Saturday, May 16th from 6 until 9. Oh, man. If you get a chance to go hear Ty Fleming, like I said, he is the man who created Chris Stapleton. He was Chris Stapleton before Chris Stapleton was Chris Stapleton. If whoever discovered Chris Stapleton before, if they had discovered Ty Fleming before they discovered Chris Stapleton, Ty Fleming would be there. Just saying. You know what? I may be biased towards my guy because I love me some Ty Fleming. But that's the truth. That is the gospel according to Justin, if that's what you want to call it. Yeah, it may be a little sacrilegious, so I apologize for that right there, Lord, but that's just how I feel. Love me some Ty Fleming. There we go. That's going to kind of wrap up. Again, so many activities, so many things going on in the Outer Banks. May is booming with things to do, and we hope that you'll take advantage of all the great things that the Outer Banks has to offer during the month of May and continuing on through the rest of the year. So we're going to wrap this thing up right now. Again, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there and all the things that they do for us as children. I mean, my mom, she's something else, and I'm very thankful for her. And I'm thankful for my wife. She's a great mom. You know, there's just Want to say a special, happy Mother's Day to all the moms. And we love and appreciate you here at the Outer Banks This Week podcast. One more shout out to the teachers. Happy Teacher Appreciation Week. We should be appreciating you year round for all the things that you do for our kids and pouring back into them. So thank you so much for all that you all do. That's going to do it for this episode of the Outer Banks This Week podcast. I'm trying to think. Did I forget anything? Oh, got a special edition coming out. We're going to be talking Dare Day at the docks at Juan Cheese Marina. We'll have Miss Brenda come in. That episode will be out in the next day or so. So be listening for that. But that's going to do it for this edition of the Outer Banks This Week podcast, episode 2616. And it's all brought to you by Kelly's Automotive in Manio and online at kellysobxauto.com. And it's all powered by Outer Banks Pest Control and online at outerbanks-pestcontrol.com. All right, I'm out of here. Have yourself a great, wonderful rest of the week, and I'll see y'all again next week. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Y'all take care now. Bye-bye.
This has been another epic edition of the Outer Banks This Week podcast. Follow us on social media and be sure to listen every Thursday for a new episode.